Yeah, I'll let you get where we're supposed to be.
All right, well, welcome to the Canva workshop. Whoever is listening online and and we have a few more people on their way. But yeah, so Canva workshop. Canva is a really great resource for anyone in real estate. There's a lot of creativity with it, so if you are especially just a creative soul, this is great for you. Personally, I'm a pretty creative person, and Canva is my favorite thing in the world. I can play around all day. That's why it's my job. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that you can use Canva for. There's a lot of things that you can use Canva for, such as open house flyers, client event flyers, listing posts, just sold posts, under contract, whatever you want to post on social media. Canva is a great resource to use.
Hey guys, we're on Zoom.
Let me get out here.
Okay,
Okay.
We're only trying to get on command for about an hour.
Oh, no. But yeah, so Canva is a really great resource for just anything you really want to use it for. Of course, there are some limits with it, so you want to make sure that when you do use Canva, that you are adding in like your fair housing logo, your realtor logo. You want to make sure that your graphic checks all the boxes. So if you're used to command designs, sometimes those templates will have pretty sure everything you might need, even like our logo on it. So just be aware that you might have to be a little bit more from scratch with Canva. With Canva though, as you use it more, you can upload you can upload like certain branding content that you can have easy access to. So I'll show you an example. So this is our office one. This is what I use daily. Essentially, if you see right here, it says brand. If you click into that, brand kits. So essentially, each one of our offices that we share this with has their own brand kit. We're going to click on Commonwealth. And in here, it has all of our like affiliate logos, the realtor logo, equal housing opportunity, our own logos are in here. And then also our color palette. So maybe your branding, so for example, I think Shonda's is like hot pink. She would have the shade of hot pink that she wants, and maybe a white, whatever it may be. All of that is for easy access. It's okay, that door jams.
So it must be locked or something.
Yeah, it does that randomly. Thank you. But yeah, so you can make Canva really easy. It just takes some time to learn what you need. So that's
once you can make it your default, like with all your name and your everything.
you can't really make it a default. You can just add a brand kit. And so if you open a design and you're like, well, I like this template, but I want it to fit my branding. In your editing, you can open up your brand and just click, and it'll change areas of the document to fit it. And I think there's even a button where you can randomize, and it just does it for you. So you're not too selective with it. Like you can be selective, like, oh, I only want this part changed to red or this part here. There is a button where you can click like randomize or something, and it'll take all your brand content like colors and just dump it in there. However it does it. I think you can reshuffle them too. So there's easy ways. Hey, we just got started.
Awesome.
Right now we're talking about brand kits. So cool. Yeah. So Canva is pretty easy, pretty user friendly. It is a little bit from scratch. So you kind of got to make sure that you have all of your logos that are needed for signage in there. We're talking about how brand kits can be an easy way to keep up with all of your branding. So whether it's your logo, our logo, fair housing logo, realtor logo, anything like that. The state that each office is independently owned and operated, you can add that in there. Even a color palette. So say your branding's hot pink. Well, you can pick your specific shade of hot pink, put it in here. And every time you click on a template that you like, or you're starting from scratch, you can pull from that and know that everything's gonna match up with the rest of your
Oh,
marketing.
that's nice.
Yeah, so not everything has to look super different every time.
This might be a silly question.
Mhm.
I do have to like create an account, right?
Yeah.
I've never used
Yeah,
Canva. Okay.
so first let's start with, Canva is free. Go to canva.com, you can make an account. However, there is a premium subscription, and I believe it's around $13 after tax. I pay for it personally. That's also what the office has. The big thing with the premium, and I'm gonna show you right fast. So with the premium, you get access to everything on Canva.
Okay.
And let me pull up like a little. Let me see, what's something I don't want.
I went to Goodwill last night and I saw this like yellow sweater and I just giggled in the middle of Goodwill because I thought about you talking about dressing like Arthur.
Dressing like what?
Arthur, you know, the little like cartoon, I don't know, what is he, a chipmunk or something?
But I don't know, I really got all my yeah, my glasses and all was Arthur, the cartoon. And I was like.
You know, the people around me kind of looked at me like I was weird, but I'm kind of used to that at this point. It's like, you're just mad because you're not giggling at a sweater.
Let's see, we are gonna do.
So does it matter if you select like whether you're using small business or personal? Do you know if one's better?
I prefer, what do you mean?
It says like, what will you be using Canva for? I don't know if that like. How much that'll tailor.
I think it's, we'll use this to recommend designs and ones especially for you, so it kind of tailors it more to you, but also I think
Okay.
it's more of like a research base, like they do
Okay.
using their platform.
That's what I wonder, because some of those are. Not really important, it's more for their data, and then some, it's like, we'll suggest something different.
Exactly, yeah. What we'll do is I'm just gonna start off by showing you how to get to the template, and then we'll roll into what premium includes and how to use your brand kit, all that kind of stuff. So when you go to canva.com, there's a giant search bar here. So for example, what's something that someone wants a graphic? What's something you're interested in creating right now?
Business cards, that's the top of my list, yeah,
Okay,
unless you have something you wanna focus on. That would be.
all right. What I'm gonna do, I'm just having business cards. Well, when I go all the way down here, so first it's gonna show you what you already have in your designs. This is like ours, so it's a lot of stuff, but you won't have anything up there. If you haven't already created things. Canva templates, there are 20,000 templates that you can use. Yeah, so. This is where we run into our first thing with premium. If you see the little crown right here,
Wait a minute, crown.
it says pro, the little crown.
Oh, okay.
So that means that those templates are locked if you do not have a premium account. And I believe they turn like yellow, if you're in a free account, they like look yellow, they're more obvious.
Yeah,
Here, what we do have premium, they're grayed out, I can click anything. So let's see, which of these designs, we'll go through these slow, pick one that you might like.
let's go back, free over from the left, with the little sparkles on the side.
That.
Yeah, kinda looks like a wedding invitation, but let's roll with it.
So another thing with Canva, you can print with them, so if you're doing something like business cards or flyers, it's gonna give you this option. You don't have to print with them, you really don't. So it has all this. Go ahead and leave those options there, just click customize this template. Once you're in here, everything is an element that you can edit. So even from the background. If I click delete there, but you can undo that if you didn't want to do that. So. With this. What I do, and you can do this differently, I just plug in my info, so. Let's see, where this is live streamed, I won't give out your like personal details or anything, so we'll just we'll just pretend something, so we'll say. Morning bath, there's her name. And then we're gonna leave all of that as like your stuff.
Okay.
So there's all the information. Morgan, what colors do you prefer for your branding?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with like a purple.
Okay,
Let's go purple and gold.
so what I'm gonna do, what color do you want that black part to be?
Let's do like a deep purple, see how that looks.
So I'm gonna click on the element. And it's gonna kind of outline in purple. I'm gonna click this background color spot. And this is where, so color palette here, that's our branding that we already have. So say you were to like, say it was for us and we're trying to get Keller Williams red. Well, I just click that and it's already the shade of red we need.
Ooh, that's kind of nice, but it's
Yeah.
very Christmas
Christmassy.
card, yeah. In fact, that kind of looks exactly like the envelopes we're sending.
But also what you can do, you can pick from here, this purple here, but you click this add new color,
Mhm.
you can pop off of this shade of purple and make it whatever shade you like.
Where did you click add new color?
Right here, it's like the color wheel up.
Okay,
And so you just tell me, Morgan, when.
Let's go closer to black a little bit.
Oh,
A little bit more. Yep, right there, perfect.
awesome. So there's that. So there's that. What do you like the sparkles? Do you like them gold?
Yeah, I'm digging the gold.
Alright, so. You might have to like move some things up, maybe you don't like the font, so you can change the font here. So if you want it to be like. That, do that, what fancy,
okay, so back up a minute, so where did you go to do the font? How did you do
all
that?
I did was I clicked on this
Uh-huh,
and right here. And if you
Oh,
hover
okay.
over it, it'll say font.
okay,
You change the sizing up here, the text color. And you can even match your text color to already present colors in the document. So say Morgan was like, I just love this shade of gold. Well, it already has photo colors in there. It already can tell what color shades would match that. So if you want to match the gold, whatever color in the gold that you want to match, you can. And say you wanted everything else to be that shade of gold. Sometimes that's annoying to click on everything and change it individually. At the bottom, it says change all. And it changes everything that's text and in that color to that gold. So,
I knew it was gonna be worth it to come here today. I knew it.
okay, back up,
okay,
do that part again.
so, say Morgan's like, I love this shade of gold. And that gold shimmer, I want the font to match it.
So this is his photo colors, already has these color gold and this, and.
So, it already, so if I uploaded here, let me show you, I'm gonna upload a random photo here. So if I go to uploads, this is how you upload a photo. There's a lot of photos in here, if you wanna upload one from your computer, you click upload files. You can upload videos as well, and audio, we're gonna use, let's see, what photo should we use? Let's just put in this realtor one. So if I go to my design here, I'll look at, and I go back to colors. It already pulled that photo colors.
Okay,
So that blue is now broken down. Apparently there's 2 shades of blue in that. So it's detected it.
Okay.
And now you can use that to match whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and is there a feature to where you could like put that in the back, what's it called, layering? Where you can layer it differently?
So the easy way to do this, so say for example. So that's in front of your name, you know, not saying this is a design anybody would want, but
For example's sake,
but for sample's sake.
send them to print now.
So if you go to position. And you hit, so you can click to back and it'll put it all the way back. So for example, if I click to back. It worked, so depends on the way, how many layers you have, you can click to back and it'll do what you want, or sometimes you gotta go backward, then you'll go too far back.
Okay.
Anyway, now it's behind your signature. So, and then to bring it in front, you just click forward. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So, yeah. But then you also need logos in here, so. with your business cards. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to be safe, where I'm still somewhat learning, on your signage, Donna, do you on your business cards need to have the Fair House logo, Realtor logo?
Virginia Lawson says it's better to just have them very small, the fair housing, and because she said, I can represent you better if you're sued. If you've got cards that say fair housing.
Makes sense, all
I
right,
like that.
so, on here, we need to meet federal law, we need to meet the law.
Sounds good.
So, what we're gonna do, in this brand kit, I already have all this stuff in here. And this is stuff that you all can create in a brand kit, and that could be meeting with me one-on-one, and I help you, like me helping you upload stuff and organize to where it's all set up for you. Cause sometimes it can be pretty time consuming.
Now, do we have access to any of the images that you've created, like any of those logos, or is that specific to your account?
Oh, no, so, everything can be shared as a PNG or a
Okay.
PDF, you can save it as whatever value you want.
So what were you just saying that you could do for us? What were you saying?
I can help you build your brand kit so that if you have a logo or anything for you in your own accounts to easily grab this same stuff. So like when you need to add Commonwealth's logo, you can already have it saved in your brand kit, you don't have to dig through your uploads or upload anything from your computer.
Okay.
It take longer, it's just already there.
Okay.
So in this one here, for example, so we need, let me go back into our Commonwealth one. So we need Commonwealth logo. We have quite a few here, so Morgan, which color do you like?
Let's go with the white. Or the white and gray, let's go, yeah, let's do that.
Oh, oops, my bad, hold on, what did I just do? We're gonna start over. Alright. So now I'm just gonna drag this wherever, I can resize it, make it smaller. And then we can move that, so you need your Keller Williams Commonwealth logo. And then you also need your equal housing and realtor. And would you look at that?
You can make it as small, just teeny tiny.
As long as it's there.
Or down in the corner or something. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do.
You can do it there. Canva also does a good job of telling you when you're centered and when you need to move and you're crooked. So, for example, if I'm moving this, you see that line that keeps popping up? That's centered. But it also can center me to that. Trying to get there. So yeah. Now, another cool thing with Canva, the premium subscription. I can enter a photo in here and say, let's see, what's a good one to do? Say I'm uploading a photo and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up one of y'all's headshots.
Oh my god, not mine, for the love of God.
How about this? Let's pull up, let's do Shannon. So, obviously, I mean, that'll work, it's something. However, that wood, like the background, a little ugly, you know, it's a little ugly. So what you can do, if you have a premium picture, you click on it. BG remover. Has that crown by it. You click it. It sometimes takes a minute. Ta-da! It's Kerr. So,
And what was the BG remover under?
just right here, when you click on a photo.
It just is the bar, okay.
Yeah. There you go. So
So when you
there,
click on the photo, it's the background remover is at the top,
yes.
shows up, okay.
Mhm. And then, for example, say Morgan's like, I want more sparkles. So who doesn't want more sparkles?
All the sparkles.
You're gonna go to elements. And in elements, say, okay, let's see, what else do we want to include? So sparkles, what else do we want to include?
Can't really do videos, we'll do sparkles, let's do some shapes.
Shapes, okay.
Yeah. We'll make it the prettiest business card.
So if I type in shapes, here's a little bit of what pops up. Here's some fun, like little, do a,
Maybe like it's the. I'm still.
How do you get that to turn like that? How do you,
so when you have an element, click this rotating button,
where's the rotating nose? So you
it
put-
shows up, it's right here.
Right there, okay.
And then to make it bigger, like that. So, there's that, and then, say if there's one shapes. One more shape.
Oh,
Say like this is not something you probably would put on this card, oh, I love cats, so like I want to put a cat on there, well, okay, cat. Suddenly, there's tons of cats that you can put on. But say you're like specific, like, no, I want like only the outline of the cat, okay? Now you have way different cats. These are all elements, and some of them have a crown, so if you don't have a pro feature, you can't use it, which is another thing. Elements and background remover and your templates are the biggest thing and reasons why you get premium.
So there's no background remover unless you have premium. And what else?
There's not as many elements that you can use, so if I typed in cat here. So say I'm typing cat again. Well,
they are doing it
And a
every
cat
day.
is an element, is that what you're telling me?
do what?
The cat is the element?
Yes.
Okay.
So, that's just an example, you can type in anything you want. So like cat, well. The first 5 are already premium ones, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, there's only like 8 of them. That is first thing. That's free.
I'm sorry, I know you said it, you said elements, template, and what was the other feature, but
The elements and the templates. And the background.
background, okay.
I wanna say those are the top 3 reasons why you should invest in a premium account.
They're offering a 30-day free trial right now, I just
There's
signed
no
up for it.
searching,
Do what?
there's no searching any other kind of element, dog,
You
star.
You can, so when I say elements, you can search any element and still have a free account. Definitely can, I'm saying some of those elements are not gonna be available.
Okay,
So
so you
like-
can tell because they're gonna have the
Yeah.
credit top.
So if you look here. I'm in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So here, I want this one, I want to use it, I click on it, it has a crown, I can't use that if I have a
Okay,
basic account.
okay,
Whereas premium, I can use any element that pops up. But where, if you didn't, you'd be limited to the ones that didn't have a crown in it, so.
but you can't use the background removal thing unless
You
you're
can't,
premium, and
yeah.
what was the other?
Templates. So if you're like, I wanna make a business card, and you search, and then you're looking at templates, there's only so many templates you can use, so it limits your options essentially on
Okay.
everything.
Okay,
So yeah. So there's the business card type of thing. We can also type in, like if you type in real estate. There's a bunch of these type of things. Lexi also makes a lot of logos for people in Canva, so she's really creative with it, I will say that, So me and her are like your go-to when it comes to Canva, if you have any questions like outside of this. She's really good at knowing how to get your Canva, like using designs you made in Canva in Command for campaigns and stuff. I've never done that yet, but she's been doing it, so she can show you more about how to utilize both resources.
so you can create in Canva, and then you can move it into Command
Yes,
and use it in a
So-
campaign or.
yeah, so let me show you, what I'm assuming is how you do it. Is what I'm gonna show you, but you need to know this anyway. Get with Lexi and make sure like this is how you do it. That makes
Well, we
sense.
can't do it now because Command's not.
Yeah,
long.
yeah, now we're, yeah.
Still?
I know she told us it was fixed, but she did
Yeah.
not.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
fortunately for me, I'm just like still playing around on it, but for people who have a business.
I know.
Probably again today.
you are so.
Look at this.
Complimented me yesterday. Thank you, I need it, I
It's
promise you.
so put together, it's great.
I have so many doggone clothes, but most of these don't, most of the clothes don't fit me. They're too small. But I have a closet full of clothes. If I would just lose weight, I got cute belts.
Well, I started justifying it by going to Goodwill. It's become like a new hobby for me. It's to find like designer
Nice.
stuff that they haven't recognized and like, yeah,
Yeah,
we got some good stuff that way.
So much.
Oh my gosh, me too. I keep running into one of Hutchins speakers on Tuesdays at different Goodwills around Kentucky. Like, so I'm guessing that was in Kentucky.
they run and stuff, and they were like, Chico's and
Yeah,
it's called CC's, but it's really like a Goodwill in Winchester, because my family lives in Winchester.
I'm writing that down right now. I already know my
I
husband
didn't get
gets
one,
something
they're
here.
gone, so it fits you anyway, but the stuff, but I like picking my stuff, the Winchester. I just do, because that's where I was raised.
That's awesome.
I haven't lived there since 1990, but.
Who cares? Doesn't matter.
Reasons.
I'm sorry. It's crazy.
So to share your, so I'm gonna show you two like exporting options here. So for example, if you made a flyer, you made a business card, you do have the option to print with Canva. I was like, Canva's pretty cheap, not gonna lie. I used it for personal business cards, not like with Keller Williams, but just with my own business. Keller Williams does offer an agent store where you can make business cards. And if you are a new agent, that's included in your onboarding as well. But say you're like, I don't really like any of those designs, or I have this idea for one, like say you're like an inner graphic designer and you're like, I need this creative. I need more. So if for some reason you wanted to use Canva, you can. Just again, make sure that it meets all the criteria. And this is really basic. There's more that we could do, like that pitiful shape up there and so on.
I mean, it's a nice little accent.
It is a little accent.
It's not the worst thing I've
Yeah.
ever seen, yeah.
But you can print with Canva, or you can even just save it as like a PDF and send it to Office Depot or whatever. I found for business cards, it is way easier to just print with Canva. So what you do to print.
Are they heavy enough stock?
Oh, they're pretty good. If I had one of
Can
my
you
business,
choose?
I'd let you, yeah, you can choose them. I don't think I have any with me, or else I'd let you like hold mine.
There's a couple that people have given me, so.
Yeah, I think Alexis, hers are actually from Canva too. She designed them, so
And she did her mom's too, right?
that was Lexi.
Oh, you said Alexis, okay, I just automatically heard
There's
Lexi.
too many.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you wanted to print with Canva, you can go here. For business cards, you can pick standard paper, premium paper, deluxe paper.
And did you go anywhere to go there, or was that over to the side already?
Just went up right here.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay.
I'm glad you're out.
My surgery, I'll be able to see that.
So you can pick your paper, so it's right now it's $22.
For how many?
This is for. Yeah,
I got one.
100.
Oh, that's really not
That's
bad.
very cheap.
Yeah.
Send it to you. Now, if you are doing, I know for my wedding, I use Canva a lot to print. I used it to print postcards. So postcards. There's some designs in Canva, like postcards and flyers too, probably something else as well. You can actually have them printed at Staples on Harrisburg Road here in Lexington. So if you don't wanna pay delivery or you don't have time to wait, you can if it's an option and they have like. There's only certain sizes and stuff like that they can do, but you can choose the Staples as a pickup.
Only on Harrisburg Road?
That's the one, I'm pretty sure, there's probably other ones, but I know
There's one in
Yeah, there's
Kerr.
one.
I don't know if that one's an option though. I would.
I live over on-
It's safe, I feel like Staples has it for all their locations probably. But I just don't know.
Weird to get road slow.
I was picking up multiple things a week. over there, so I did my wedding invitations there, I designed the Canva and.
I wish I knew about this when I got, well, actually, I wish we just eloped, but you know.
I mean, don't we all? Right?
Like, oh.
But yeah, so. Yeah, you can do round corners if you wanted to, and then whenever you go to continue, it helps you fit things out like.
And where did you come up with the round corner thing?
Yes, I think,
So you can go.
oh, this is with the paper option.
Oh, when you're ready.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
Then click continue, and this is where it's gonna help you make sure nothing's in the danger zone. So essentially in printing, these things could get cut off, or they might not look too good.
Okay.
So move elements out of the danger zone, so it looks like that's in the danger zone. So you just wanna get it out of the red,
Okay, how could you tell it was in a danger zone?
cause right here, I'll show you. So you see this white line,
Yeah,
that's like the outline,
that
and
is,
it tells you that there's an issue
where does it tell you that?
right here. Adjust
Okay.
values for printing.
Okay,
So here's a cool thing, if it's a little too overwhelming to see what needs to be fixed. There's a slide here that says automatically fix one issue. Well, I can just. I don't know what it's good.
now did it automatically fix that or you fix it?
I had to fix it, because they fixing it.
Oh, okay,
But anyway. Anyway, that's kind of the basic of like when you're doing printing with them. Business cards are a little bit more tricky. I think to print because there is so much on one little small space. I know when I was designing mine, I was stressed out a little bit. But then you can go to share. So say you're like, I don't wanna print with Canva. I just wanna upload it as like my Facebook cover photo, or I just wanna make it whatever. You can go to share. You can go to download. File type. And you can pick any of these here. And some designs have different.
what would you
options.
pick?
If you want it as an image, if you want it as an image like PNG or JPEG, if you wanna print it, do PDF. So PDF is printing,
And that's where you can send it to someplace. And they'll just like,
and you say that as, yeah, and like I said, business cards are really weird to get printed. I tried to go about that route, like designing in Canva. And trying to send them off Speedo so I could get them quicker, but where it measures it so much and quality, like. It was gonna come out blurry, stuff was probably gonna be cut off. I recommend just printing with Canva for your business cards, cause it's gonna save a lot of trouble.
And that's a really good price too.
It is, it's a good price and they have really good quality too, and if you don't like them or something's cut off, they give you a refund. And they'll reprint them, so. It's a good option if you ever need anything from Canva, like flyers wise, anything. And then, let's see. So another thing that I didn't show, that is a premium feature, is resizing. So for example, say, well, let me find another design that might. So for example, say we're looking at. Trying to find something that I've made so that I don't mess up anybody's designs.
This is where you make all the cute little calendars.
Yeah. So, for example, we'll look at the November calendar. This is the one I made. I actually have to do this every month whenever I do make the calendar, so this is part of what I do. Obviously you have the letter size, 8.5 by 11. So this one right here, I think it's already sized. Yeah, this is the basic 8 by 11.
okay, how can you tell that? Is it somewhere on there?
No, let me see. I'm pretty sure it is just because when I create the custom design, I pick the 8 by 11. You can pick your dimensions. But what I'm gonna show you is you can make these, like 11 by 17. So like what you see by the printer is an 11 by 17 poster. Well, I had to resize the design and download it as a PDF that way. then print it as that. For the sizing. So for example, what I'll do is I go to resize up here. And see how it has that little crown beside it? It's a premium feature. So this is perfect if, for example, I don't wanna make two separate calendars. If I've done the hard work on this one, I just wanna resize it to where it can blow up and put on a poster. But I don't wanna change any elements, I don't wanna ruin anything, start from scratch. Click resize. And you can even, yeah, I wanna make 11 by 17, but say I want to make it, you know, social media right here. I want it to fit as like an Instagram story. It already has those measurements in there. Or say I want it as a Facebook cover photo, it's gonna do it in the landscape. The dimensions you need. So, there's a lot of cheats with this, a lot of easy stuff. You can do it as like a Facebook ad, LinkedIn, Twitter post, whatever it may be.
And it will automatically resize it for that.
Yes. And it'll even, you can even pick to make a copy of this one, so like you don't lose what you've made. You click copy and resize, so it saves this and creates another copy that is the right size that you need.
So you're just born in the wrong year because this all blows my mind.
I know.
So what we'll do,
We're taking notes here, like.
so
I'm
for
trying to
this,
absorb it.
so say that you don't see the size you need, sometimes it's easier just to type it in. You go to custom size. And you know you want it to be 11 by 7, so this right here is telling me it's already 8.5 by 11. Well, I want it 11 by 17. And then this is gonna have you pick which shape, so do I want square, do I want it portrait or landscape?
It's really basic, isn't it?
Mhm.
I always loved this when I was younger, like at school.
Me too, cause I always had these images that I wanted to translate onto paper, but I don't have the talent for that, so. It would have been a cool way to do it.
No. So then here we go, we're gonna copy and resize. Ta-da. Alright, so now I could open the 11 by 17. And it is already resized, you can tell because it resizes the basic template. It's not gonna make your shapes fit or everything else fit, that stuff's already
Yeah.
smaller, so it's 8 by 11. Only thing I need to do now is just move things around so that they're back in their spots, maybe make it a little bigger because it's a bigger sheet of paper. But yeah, that's it. I didn't have to start from scratch, I didn't have to.
It's all subject, but I can find this in command anytime I want it. Right? And it's updated.
Canva?
No, the calendar,
Oh, yes.
and it's updated.
I believe you can. Like I said, I'm not too.
I mean, because things change
Yes.
and.
You-
Where to go to find that? Figure it out once a month, the people
I think
don't even know what's going on, because they don't know where to find it, they don't know.
It's, I try to link it with every post I make about the training calendar, just so people can see it. It's not gonna be this pretty version that you see all the time, so you can pick up a hard copy of this in the office, it's on the mailboxes. You can see big versions of it hung up various places, you also, I posted in the internal the photo of this.
But if somebody just says to themselves,
Yes.
I wonder what's going on this week, I know you do, I know you do a good job of sending out.
So they can see the email that I post, so that's one thing, but also in that email is attached kwcommonwealth.com.
Yeah.
And I try and attach that link to everything I post regarding the training calendar, because if you go there, so we'll just go there now.
Because I was told that the one that was absolutely the updated one is the one in command,
I know.
and I don't know if that's true.
I would say command connects to this.
Yeah.
They do that a lot, but we'll do, go to kwcommonwealth.com, go to agent resources. Oh, we have to enter our office number, 958. So you can go to training calendar. And this is the Google sheet of it. And there's links attached, so if something's gonna be live streamed on YouTube. And you cannot remember how to get to the YouTube channel, whatever it may be, you can hover over it.
And we're going to kwcommonwealth.
Yep.
.com to find this.
And if you just click on one,
And is this one the most updated?
yes, this one
Okay.
stays updated.
Okay,
This is the one that I make and then I export a Google sheet into Canva and I design around it. So Canva, there is no active links that you can click.
I think it was the last one. I realize my eyes are worse than everybody else's, because they're getting worse by this surgery. I had to print it out. And I had to use the magnifying glass because it was the letters. Lord, I'm like, why are the letters so small?
I can keep that in mind. If the font's too little,
I don't know if other people feel like that, or I think Sherry does. But I don't know if other people feel like that or not, so I hate for it to be one that's always.
I always wondered if it was just not.
Wondering if you're like, it's I would like to be able to see it. Yeah.
And because it's, you make it so it looks cute, but I've also got to read it, so.
Yeah, no, I've been
And
wondering.
you do a wonderful job, I don't know what you do.
No, you're good. I was wondering if the font was too small. I keep it like a 14, and there is space in the calendar for me to make it bigger, so I can try that.
That would be wonderful,
Yeah, okay.
because it is really aggravating to.
I understand, absolutely. Yeah, I would say so. But yeah, also there's a Zoom link, so for example, Joseph's doing market of the moment every Monday. This right here. You click on it, it's gonna take you to the Zoom link.
I love that.
You
I
click
did not
on
know that.
the passcode is in,
But people don't.
and then the
But
passcode,
you need to bring this out in the office meeting and say,
do that,
because you all don't know, because people don't know where things are.
I'll do that, yeah.
And I know so little, I don't even know the right questions to ask in those.
And that's what she just said is the way a lot of people are. I don't know,
Once I see it, it's pretty straightforward, but like, I can't just go into programs and be like, oh, this is how this works.
Yeah,
It would be just me that people know that.
Well, we can definitely make an announcement about this at team meeting.
and find out if it's also, because I was told that the most updated thing was in command. But it sounds like kwcommonwealth.com is the most updated.
Yes. I mean, I don't know, I mean, command could be the
So
same.
you don't go in and change things,
I
right?
don't do command. I don't do anything with command.
But you go in and change these if somebody says I can't be there or whatever ahead of time.
Yeah, this is the active calendar here.
Cause people really get aggravated
I
when you
would
show up
say-
for things.
I would say command connects to this too.
Probably.
I've just been told that the most up to date would be our website.
Okay.
It's a direct
Alright.
go to the website,
Okay.
so.
I didn't know it was like a living document, like you could click on links and it would, because I didn't think I had anything
And
on
that's
my.
wonderful if you.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Cause I've been like writing it in my phone.
And nobody shows up.
I tried
We are.
to, and, I mean, I'll just do a better job at making sure it's loud and clear where you can find it, even like at team meeting. I'll remind people about it.
If you all are doing it every day, we're out there selling real estate. And so, until the fact is, I wonder about that, and I need to find out, when was that class? Then we're not gonna go in the email and look for what you sent.
Drive to the office and check.
So we need to know.
Yeah.
And people will forget. And things have changed from what they used to be. And so it's like, okay. What is everything now? And you all are doing a wonderful job, it's just, we don't know what's happening.
No, I got you, so we'll do a better job of communicating, I'll even show tomorrow,
I don't think I'll be here tomorrow, but I already know this.
so good. Well, now this lives forever on YouTube, so. We'll have it there, we'll do it tomorrow at team meeting, and we'll make sure more and more people know. But yeah, so just so you know, you can click on the links there.
And it's so awesome.
But yeah, so do y'all have any questions about Canva anymore?
Just need to play with that.
Yeah, now I know.
Yeah.
Well, this is what my role's here for. So if you need any help with like designing your brand kit, you need help with a certain part of Canva, let me know. It could even be that we sit down together to do your first flyer or something together. So just get on my calendar and we'll set the time. It could be 30 minutes, an hour, and we'll go over.
That's another thing, getting on your calendar. Where do we go? Do we go to KW Common?
There's a link that I sent to Lexi. They're working on like a thing with our calendar links. Just come find me.
It's like, I'm sorry, I've just been texting you.
Just come find me. I'm not the most, like, I mean, if you got that link, more than happy to use it. If not, just come find me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat you. I'm not gonna be mad.
I think we have bigger problems than Canva.
No, that's what I'm here for. Like, I want you to text me and be
Yeah.
like, hey, can you go on your calendar?
And
It might be that I send you the link because I don't have time to look at my computer at the moment, and so it kind of filters out my schedule. However, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's weird. So honestly, the best thing to do is just text me,
Okay,
or email me. If you don't have my number, just email me.
cause yeah,
What is your email?
Front desk 958 at Kate.
so who actually gets those?
Wait, you said 958? Okay.
Who
At
do you think
KW.
actually gets those?
Wait a minute, I'm gonna. Desk, front desk, 958
At,
at KW.com.
okay, that's what I was waiting for, I was like,
Because I think this is what Alexa said hers was, so.
Hers is KLRW. Yeah,
KLRW at KW.com.
KLRW 958
Oh.
at KW.com.
it's the center number.
What?
I think it's the center number.
And they're on the roster.
Aren't they?
Yes,
They're on the roster that's in the Google Drive.
yes.
I don't understand all about how the stuff gets into Google Drive. But because I was the broker, the roster is in my Google Drive, but like, is it gonna be in hers?
No, that just means it was shared with you. So that means we went in.
So somebody has to share with me,
Yes,
okay,
but yeah,
see, it's the basic stuff. My life would be so much easier if I knew so lot of basic stuff. Because I will struggle and struggle and struggle with something, that once I learn it, I'm like, holy.
This
moly.
would have taken me maybe 3 hours to figure out on my own.
Yeah, and I mean, and just
I'm so glad yours.
know that I am not the only one. Who, some of this basic stuff, I'm just like.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm here for, and we're gonna do these every month. I even had a TikTok like reel class too, last week. That was pretty good,
Is that on the YouTube channel?
yes, it is, or,
On
Yeah.
on our office's YouTube channel?
yes,
So what is our YouTube channel?
KW Commonwealth.
Just KW Common?
It's like at KW Commonwealth, if you. Yeah. So,
See, you would think I would know.
it's okay, no, you don't have to know it, no. And if you go to that live training calendar, you can click the links and it'll take you to the YouTube as well. So, like,
Where is that?
remember on the website,
I thought you said on there,
what do you mean?
you said you can click on something that'll take me to YouTube.
Just
From
like
where?
that, from the training calendar.
And what do you click on?
So for example, we went over the Zoom.
Or something is just one of these classes, it's YouTube, is that what you're saying?
If a class is gonna be live streamed, it's gonna be linked. So for example, I can click this. And it's gonna take me right to our YouTube page and you just go to live. But see, look, right here we are live.
See, I had no clue, I just want to know,
This just started. That just started.
do it again for me,
Okay.
did you know? Once it's my-
Streaming team meeting tomorrow, so I'm gonna click on that. And then it's gonna say live.
And the past
The past one.
sections are on there as well too, right?
Yeah, so you have team meeting from last week, the intro
Yeah.
real estate,
Oh,
Halloween team meeting, utilizing AI, all of this stuff.
Ooh, I'm excited. Now I can watch these instead of detail clean the vacuum when I can't sleep at 3 a.m.
But yeah, so do you all have any questions regarding Canva? No.
I don't think so.
Not until I sit down and I need to get with you, and I was gonna ask, so once you put your logos and all that stuff up and you're on the free one. Then you decide you want to go to the premium one, does all that stuff come over? Okay,
Fun, yeah.
but I can use the logos and everything with the free one.
I don't know if you heard me say this, but they're offering a 30-day free trial of the premium. So you could have it for a month and see
I
the
believe
quarter
a brand
day.
kit is available with free, I believe so.
What is?
A brand kit that we were talking about, I think it is included, if not, they are doing a 30-day. So I recommend trying that, just remember cancel.
Just my problem is I'll say, I think I'm gonna use something. So, but I think. This is kind of just intuitive,
Once
but
you
you
play
just have
around
to
with it,
use it.
when you play around with it enough, it starts to become, and there's even more tips and tricks that you can do in here that I don't even know about, but Lexi does. So I would reach out to her, if you need like more nitty gritty, like.
It's so cute. Her eyes like light up. when you bring-
Slow her down. Slow her down, because I can't absorb. My brain just does not fire as fast as some of you younger people. You notice how when she'll say one clap and everybody goes like that? Why am I doing that? I can't, I cannot, everybody has already clapped before I'm there to do it. Fast enough.
Heard somebody else.
Thank you so much, whoever.
I'm sorry.
If you need my help with
Yeah, me
Canva,
too.
anything social media, please reach out to me.
Oh,
and I'll get stuff out of it.
Anybody who's on there probably already used it.
Email me and I will get you.
I like your name more, I like,
Yeah.
that's a pretty